What's good, y'all? Y'all like Lindo a third video, a second video, third video, a first video, a video today? I don't know when y'all gonna see this video. I don't know what order I'ma post it in. But what I wanna say though, first and foremost, thank you for clicking this video. You ain't expect that one, did you? You ain't expect that one. Thank you for clicking this video. Everybody who knew, shout out to you. All my other lovers, thank you. Cause I love y'all too. That's why I'm about to start calling y'all my lovers. Because y'all my lovers. The ones who just send me love and I love y'all back, y'all my lovers. To a certain extent. We not on no invidious stuff. But I love y'all. I hope y'all been progressing. Do that not make me y'all lover? Cause I love y'all just as much as y'all love me. Am I not y'all lover? Come on now. Anyways, as long as the world turn, I'm gonna have some content. Y'all know that. Because I just seen this movie last night. And I know a lot of people had some opinions on this movie, right? And I'm not going to say whether the opinions was positive or negative because whenever Tyler Perry drops a film, black people flock to it like a moth to a flame. Because Tyler Perry, I'm pretty sure he's the owner of BET now. And for some reason, black people are still under the illusion that Hollywood is a positive thing. For some reason, black people are under the illusion that Hollywood is a positive thing. Now, I'm not going to say for some reason like I'm just completely unaware of the years and decades of programming that we've been through in terms of, just America in general. Because you got to really think about it. What they did was they first and foremost they took the original people and they enslaved them. They enslaved them and stole their history from all points before slavery. You can't find anything before that. A lot of people be like, we just came from Africa. If we came from Africa, what was we doing in Africa? This is what I'm saying. We got the void century treatment. And so they brought us over here, the base foundation of our history. And when I say our history, I'm speaking of African American men and women. They take the base of our history and say that the foundation is slavery. And then you got the civil rights and all of this shit up to current date. And so when you got stuff like that, you also take these people. Y'all know African American people are the most powerful people on the planet. It's just that simple. African American people are the most powerful people on the planet. They hold the most influence. We the hybrids. We're the ultimate hybrids. Y'all know what they did to us? They done found out. These niggas done fucked around and found out. With all of this bullshit that they was putting us through, and this just makes sense to me, they have created the most powerful and influential people on the planet. That's why all of the celebrities that you see that hold the most power and hold the most influence, they be black. Every single time. The best hoopers, the best NFL players, even if they not the best in skill, they are the best in influence. The best influencers are black. Point blank, period. And when you have influence, you have everything. Influence is power. Influence is a form of power. So they take these people who hold all of this influence and who hold all of this power, and they put them in positions. So, okay, I'm watching Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry got a little zester in his fester. See what I'm saying? Tyler Perry a little zesty. I see him hanging around with Diddy. Okay. So I see Tyler Perry, he might do some fucking and sucking so we can blackmail him in order to put him in position. And I'm not saying that this has happened or anything like that. This is all hypothetically speaking. But regardless, even if he didn't do those things or if he did, he's still bumping shoulders with people who have participated in these acts. And it's all a blackmail system, but that's besides the point. You take somebody that look like us. You take one of us, you put us in position, and you keep us there for a certain reason, to push a certain agenda, to do a certain thing. Sometimes they might even let you do your own thing. It's not like how it is today where streamers have a voice and streamers actually can combat the industry. It's not like that. When you was dealing with the Tyler Perrys and the Diddies and all that, bro, they didn't comprehend streaming. They didn't know they had a voice. All they knew was another form of slavery. And it's still, listen, these streamers, they ain't another form of slavery as well. But everybody's a slave to something, right? Anyways, man. So what I was saying is they take these black people and put them in certain positions in order to influence you in a certain way. And then once we look at these black people in these influential positions, these positions of quote unquote power and these positions of having quote unquote riches, when in reality they have nothing more than material. Being rich consists of material and spirit. It consists of a balance between the two. Doesn't consist of just one. So these plants only have one. They the failed trial. So we looking up as these people as young niggas, and these are our only hope. And so since people think that these black people are people who made it in terms of becoming rich in body and spirit or whatever the case may be, people put them on a pedestal, end up treating them like gods, and boom, now you got Tyler Perry, somebody who can drop a fucking fart shit nugget out of his ass, put it on a motherfucking film, and then everybody gonna flock to it like a moth to a flame. And that's essentially what this movie was, in my opinion. Just a fucking dingleberry that he decided to release. So, if any of y'all don't know what y'all looking at Taraji P. Henson. I'm pretty sure Taraji P. Henson blew up off of the show Empire. I wasn't allowed to watch Empire. When Empire came out, I was in 7th grade. I wasn't allowed to watch it. Shout out to my mama for shielding me from that. It was probably terrible anyway. I don't hear nothing about it today. It was probably just like Power V1. Yeah, I don't know how y'all watch Power. That's like the One Piece of gangster shows. People be talking about One Piece and then turn around and watch Power. There's nothing. What are you gaining power doing? What are you gaining power doing? Come on now. Anyways. I wanted to give y'all my thoughts and opinions on this movie. And I wanted to just talk about the fucking secondhand trauma that I got from watching this film. Now, this is not going to be no video breakdown like how I did with Sinners, because Sinners had so many things to unpack. This film was a lot more simplistic. This film was not complex. It was a very simple film with a very simple theme. And what it was basically trying to paint out a picture that was fucked up, in my opinion. In reality, it was just trying to show the struggles of a black woman. Because even at the end of the fucking song, at the end of the movie, they started playing the song Black Woman as if this is a representation of something. When in reality, all this movie was a woman spiraling. This could have happened to anyone. You don't have to associate this to the black community. This could have happened to anybody who went insane. I'm not going to spoil the entire movie, but this shit was some bullshit. It was literally some bullshit. I don't know. I don't know why I seen so many people not calling this bullshit. I seen people crying. I heard some of my family members was crying. What was there to cry about? What was there to cry about? But maybe since I'm a young man, don't know how it is to have a child and the lengths that a mother would go in order to protect her child. Maybe I just don't understand. But I would think instead of going down a route like this and then blaming the world for it, because that's seemingly what the entire theme of this film was, trying to get black people to blame the world for their actions. Trying to get black people to blame the world for their actions. And the reason why this movie is even called Straw is because basically something that happened in the film was the last straw. And then she decided to spiral. What I want y'all to take away from me saying all of this is, first off, if you haven't watched the movie, you don't have to, but I think you should, to at least like get get a sense as to what these niggas is trying to subconsciously plant inside of your mind on a fucking platter of nothingness, that everything is not, it's not your fault. It's the world's fault. That's what this was about. How it's the world's fault and not yours. When in reality, it's the opposite. You have the power to change your situation. You don't have to sit where you at. You always have the free will to leave. You always have the free will to change. What we looking at right here is a woman who didn't change. A woman who wasn't allowed to adjust by herself. A woman who let the societal pressures mold her. However, they tried to paint it as if she was just in no power. You are in power no matter what situation you are in. It don't matter if you got 10 kids and y'all living on the street. You're going to have to put that pain in, but you can change your situation. I'm not here for the excuses. I'm not here for that. My mama ain't raised me like that. And I know she might watch this video. You ain't raised me like that. I'm not here for that. So don't excuse yourself for nothing. Whatever you going to do your best at it. Whatever you going to do, take your longest stride. It don't matter if you finessing. It don't matter if you reading for a living, I guess. It don't matter. Whatever you trying to do, man. You trying to change your situation, change it for real. Don't be like straw. You don't have no straws to be your last straw. Everything is an experience. Pull up to the Twitch, bro. Link in the description, man. I ain't playing.